Welcome to Encounter Israel. We're coming to you today from the Golan Heights. The Golan Heights is a long, high plateau in northern Israel. It's like a natural barrier between Israel and Syria, that Syria used to sit up here and attack Israel, had a complete military advantage. And today it's been in Israel's hands for 50 years. It's sovereign Israeli territory. And today we're going to look at the military and strategic value and why Israel needs to hold on to it going forward. After Israel captured the Golan in 1967, they had to defend it in 1973, the October 73 Yom Kippur War. And one of the great battles of that war took place here. We're on Mount Ben Tal, one of the volcanic peaks up on the Golan, gives you a commanding view of what's called the Valley of Tears. And here there was a unit of 45 Israeli tanks under Avigdor Kahalani, who held off hundreds of Syrian tanks coming from the Damascus area. It took several days, very intense battle. And since then, the Golan area and this border between Israel and Syria has been fairly quiet, the quietest of all Israel's borders in many ways. But over the last 8 years, we've had this civil war in Syria. And you could stand here, a lot of tourists coming to this site now. The IDF has opened it up to people to visit, and you could hear bombs going off. The loyalists to the Assad regime, the Syrian troops, fighting against the rebels and even against ISIS militias down here in southern Syria. Now, before the Syrian civil war, there were still a lot of Israelis saying, for the sake of peace, we need to give back the Golan. But after watching what happened there, even ISIS, radical Islamist militias taking over entire areas, Hezbollah and Iran trying to open a new front against Israel from here on the Golan, I think most Israelis now are glad their leaders held on to the Golan. We're in the ruins of a Syrian bunker overlooking the upper Jordan Valley or the Hula Valley. There's a couple telltale signs that this was a Syrian bunker. You see the bullet holes from the battle. There's some barbed wire around, which was always surrounding bunkers, military sites. And this was destroyed by the Israelis in 1967 when they captured the Golan. They had to destroy a series of bunkers built on the sides of the Golan by the Syrians, where the Syrians were able for years to look down at Israel and just take target practice at their farmers, at their fishing boats. But this whole threat was removed when Israel captured the Golan in the Six-Day War. We're going to end today's visit to the Golan back here overlooking the Hula Valley, the northern Galilee, and just say that it reinforces the message that if Israel had given up the Golan, you would not only have Syrian troops here, but Iranian troops as well. So it's good that Israel is still on the Golan.